Hi everyone, it's Melissa, and today I am here to share with you my list of books for the Booktube Spin number 7. So Rick McDonnell, who runs the Booktube Spin, posted a video recently that he's taking a bit of a hiatus from Booktube, but before he's leaving for the foreseeable future, he was kind enough to post the next installment of the Booktube Spin. Normally, he posts the announcement so people can get their list together, and then a couple days after that he posts the spin, but because he's leaving Booktube for a bit, he put it all in one video. So I've paused that video, so I haven't seen the numbers yet, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my list of 20 books, and I'm going to try to do this without editing. Hopefully, I'm hoping to make this quite short, and also just to prove I'm not cheating, I guess. I'm not going to edit this. Maybe I'm taking this a little bit too seriously, but I've got it paused, and after I show you the books, I will see what the spin numbers are. So wish me luck on doing this in one go. So let's start over here. So how I did this is I just looked through my shelves and picked out things that were just calling to me. Normally I do kind of like categories for the Booktube Spin, but this time I was just kind of going with my gut, I guess. Although I think categories have kind of emerged. Anyway, no rambling, one take. Book number 1 is going to be Toni Morrison's Beloved. This has been on my TBR for a long time. Well, I just got the physical book, but it's been on my want to read list forever. So I saw it and I'm like, you know what? I need to get to this. So that's book number 1. Book number 2 is something that is just screaming summer to me. So a lot of these I think are kind of like summer type mood, maybe. Maybe not a lot, maybe a couple. Anyway, number 2 is The Adventures of Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain. I read Huckleberry Finn a while ago. I don't know when, but I've never read Tom Sawyer. So that's book number 2. Book number 3 is another one that is just saying summer to me. It is The Remarkable Journey of Coyote Sunrise by Dan Geimenhart, I want to say. It's a middle grade about grief, so of course I'm interested in this, and it's about like a road trip, basically. Another road trip book. Book number 2 is Between Two Kingdoms, a memoir of a life interrupted by Sulake Jouad. And this also feels like summer to me, even though this is like a hard topic. The author was diagnosed with cancer and then like takes a road trip. I can't quite remember, but comes highly recommended from a lot of people. So that was 4. Book number 5 is The Subtweet by Vivek Shreya. And I think the cover was just screaming summer. I don't know when this book takes place, but it said summer to me, so that's why I grabbed it. Book number 6 is another one that's been on my want to read list for a long time, probably since high school. And it's Paddy, Clarke, Ha 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 by Roddy Doyle. And I've only read one other Roddy Doyle. I read The Van, and I really like how he creates characters. So I'm really interested in reading more of him. What was that? 6. 7. Another summary type of cover, to me at least. This is Birds Without Wings by Louis de Bernial. I don't know anything about this book. I bought it simply because it's Louis de Bernial, and he wrote Captain Corelli's Mandolin, which I loved when I read it a number of years ago. So that's 7. Book number 8 is The Sisters Brothers by Patrick DeWitt. I think because it's a Western, and like Western just seems like summer to me because, you know, the West, arid, hot weather. So yeah, don't have anything else to say about that one. That was 8. Number 9 is Mort by Terry Pratchett. I have been meaning to read more of the Discworld novels, and they keep getting pushed to the side. I keep getting sidetracked with other things, and I would finally like to read more. Book number 10 is I Let You Go by Claire McIntosh. I think the next few are kind of, there's a lot of genre things coming up because I don't know if this is like a summertime thing, but there are certain genres that I get. Well, it is a seasonal thing. There's certain genres I get in the mood for at certain times. So like in the fall, I'll be in the mood for certain things. Right now, I think there's like a couple of thrillers, mystery, and science fiction coming up, and that's just what's calling to me right now. So this is a thriller. That's all I'm gonna say about that. This is supposed to be one take, right? One take. So that was number 10. Number 11 is another thriller, The Perfect Nanny by Leila Slimani. It's about a nanny who murders children. Dark. If you haven't been around here long, I really love dark stuff. What was that? That was 11. So this is 12. And then There Were None by Agatha Christie. I've only read one other Christie, and everyone says this is her best one. So I need to read it, and I want like thrillers and mysteries and stuff. 13 is, I'm assuming, a mystery, A Study in Charlotte by Brittany Cavallero. So this is like retelling, I guess, of I'm assuming A Study in Scarlet. Maybe not A Study in Scarlet, maybe just a retelling of kind of like Sherlock Holmesian mysteries. Not sure. But yeah, that was whatever number that was, 13. So 14 is The Long Dark Tea Time of the Soul by Douglas Adams. I have read the first book, which was Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, which I absolutely love. This is the sequel, and I keep meaning to get to it. 15 is Kindred by Octavia E. Butler. Like I said, science fiction is another thing that I'm in the mood for. I think actually most of the rest are science fiction. So that's number 15. Number 16, another science fiction, The Lathe of Heaven by Ursula K. Le Guin. I've lost count. I'm not going to edit this. 16? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 16. 17. Axiom's End by Lindsay Ellis. My husband bought this for my birthday, like, not this year, but like last year, so I need to read it. Oops. 18 is Made to Order, Robots and Revolution. This is an anthology edited by Jonathan Strahan, and it's about AI and robots. Another short story, another science fiction short story collection for number 19, Stories of Your Life and Others by Ted Chiang. Exhalation is his other short story collection, and it's one of the best. It is the best short story collection I've ever read in my life. I loved it. And finally, number 20 is a reread, and it's a dystopian, The Long Walk by Stephen King. This is, I think, my favorite Stephen King novel. I have read it multiple times, but I haven't read it in like well over 10 years. So I would like to read it again. So those are it. I am going to try to see if I can get a screen recorder to work. Okay, I am going to have to edit. I did screen record this, but it like picked up the video through my laptop. There was like a weird echoey thing that I can't figure out how to get rid. I don't want to figure out how to get rid of. So yes, sorry about that. But the numbers, spoiler alert, were 9 and 16. And I kind of realized that I mixed up my books as I was like talking about them. So I think, I haven't looked back at my own footage yet, but I think 9 was Mort, and I think, oh lordy, I think 16 was The Lathe of Heaven. Anyway, that was kind of a bit of a disaster. I've screen recorded before, but I guess I forgot how to do it. I don't know. Anyway, thank you as always for watching. Oh, and if you have done the Booktube Spin, please let me know, and I would like to check out your list as well. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll chat soon. Take care. Bye.